Hi guys, Jen here, and this is a video about how to lose the baby weight, or if you need to lose weight in general. Hi guys, Jen here, and if you're new to my channel, I have 3 children. I have a 5-year-old, a 2-year-old, and I just had a baby 4 weeks ago. So in this video, I plan to cover my weigh-in, so my first weigh-in, and my goals, where I want to get to, as well as my plan of action, like my plan on getting there, and my feelings and other thoughts about it as well. So if you're interested in losing some weight and you want to join me on this journey, leave some comments in the section below, and yeah, hopefully we can motivate each other. So when I set my mind to losing weight, I usually stick to it till I get there. I'm not, it's like all or nothing with me when it comes to weight loss. And I've had to lose weight after each baby. On my first child, I had to lose about 7 or 8. Same with the second child. And this time I actually have a bit more to lose, but I'll cover that further on in the video. So before I get into everything, I just wanted to quickly add, sometimes there's a lot of pressure out there for women to get back to their pre-baby bodies super quick, and some people get there, they're naturally blessed, so they get there pretty quick. Others, like me, are not naturally blessed and they have to work at it. And you know what, some people take their own time. For me and my journey, I am ready now. I did that the same with my second child. With my first child, I took a bit longer. So, you know, don't feel bad if you're not ready yet at 4 weeks, because some people might think, whoa, 4 weeks is super quick. But if you know me and watch me, you'd know that I love running, and I usually run every single day without fail, as well as work out every single day without fail. Sometimes I'll alternate if I don't do both, but I'm usually a pretty fit person, and I kept doing that at least for the whole of the first trimester, every pregnancy, I think it was. And yeah, so it's not like I'm coming into losing weight from absolutely nothing, although I do feel pretty unfit at the moment. So if you're not ready, don't feel the pressure to do that. So I'm wanting to lose weight, not just because I want to lose the baby weight, but because it makes me, and also getting back into exercise, it makes me a better mother, a better person. I feel like I have more energy, I feel happier, I feel more confident. So that is my reasons for wanting to get into it, and also wanting to get into it now. And summer's coming up as well, so that's another good motivator. So I guess what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of pressure for mums and women in general, and also pressure and guilt, like if you lose it too quickly or if you don't lose it quickly enough. Like, everyone's journey is different, just like everyone's pregnancy is different, everyone's baby is different. So don't feel pressured or bad just because you're not starting it yet. But yeah, this is my journey, so I plan to be motivated, and yeah, I want to keep all of this pretty positive. So as you know, like, you can never always get your body exactly the way it was pre-baby. But if you get off some of the extra weight you might have put on during your pregnancy, you'll definitely feel happier and healthier for it, I believe anyway. Getting back into exercise and that sort of thing is also good for mental health, and as we know, like, statistics say that 1 in 4 women suffer postnatal depression. So yeah, exercise is only a good thing for everyone. So without further ado, I'll just get straight into it. Okay, so my weigh-in. I weighed in today at 70.4 kilos, which is pretty crap for me. But yeah, so that is probably the highest weight after a pregnancy that I have been. The other 2, I was more around 67, 68, 66 kilos, somewhere in there. And yeah, this time I'm like 70.4 kilos, which is about 155 pounds. So my goal is to be 60 or under. That's sort of my first goal, but realistically, I sort of really want to sit around 57, 58. I like to range 57, 58. And if I start to creep up, then I sort of rein it back in and try and lose the weight, lose the 1 or 2 kilos if I've put on weight. Pre-baby, I really like to sit around 55 or even below. But after baby, I've just found that that's just not achievable to stay there unless I have no life and don't, you know, have a piece of cake at a party, or, you know, don't live a bit and enjoy some food a bit. So I just can't seem to get super low for me, but that's okay. I just want to be fit and healthy, so they're the goals I want to get to. So I've got at least 10 kilos initially to really lose, and pretty much I guess about 13 kilos in total to lose. So I plan to update you guys weekly with everything while I'm losing the weight, and then maybe when I'm maintaining it might be a little bit different. But yeah, at the moment I plan to upload weekly. So I weigh in at Wednesdays, but I don't think I'm going to get a video up till Friday. So once I get this up to date, because I think this first weigh in and my first week might be back to back, but once I get it all going, look out for a video on Fridays. Also, I might be doing a little bit on Instagram. So my Instagram name is like at Jen_and_Zoe. So follow me on there. The link's up the very top of my channel if you go to my main YouTube page. And yeah, so if you want to follow me, go ahead and follow me on that, and hopefully I motivate you on that as well. And how I plan to get there, just basically in a nutshell, and I can elaborate more in another video if you're interested, so leave a comment below again also if I'm not being clear about anything. But basically, the first time I needed to lose weight in my adult life, that I really need to lose like a chunk, which was actually about the same amount of weight I have to lose now, even a kilo or two more, was when I went traveling for a year. And I put on all this weight and I just maintained the weight. I put on weight because I was overseas in America and New Zealand and a few other places, and yeah, I wasn't exercising, and just slowly the weight crept up over the year. So I needed to figure out how to lose that, and I didn't really. I tried, but nothing was working over the course of a year. Then I was getting married, and I didn't just want to lose the weight so I looked good in my wedding photos, but I just wanted to be back to fit and healthy, and I knew we wanted to start a family, so I also wanted to be a healthy weight at starting the family as well. So anyway, I came across calorie counting, and then I also came across a calorie counting website called Calorie King. I think there's an American version, but I use the Australian version. So I pretty much went on there, set up a profile, and when you're setting it all up, you put in your current weight, your goal, all that sort of thing. It tells you your BMI, I think, still, and then it sort of gives you a guide of how many calories you should have. This site can also be used breastfeeding, I believe. It has a little box you can tick if you're breastfeeding as well, so it would give you a higher estimate, like as in you need to eat more food if you're trying to lose weight and still breastfeeding as well. So I put in all my info, and then like it basically said, I think it said at the beginning for me to be on like a 13 or 1400 calorie diet, but I ended up going for a 1200 calorie diet, and that has worked for me. And just for my height, my weight, everything, I've found that has worked for me. So also on this, there's a food diary, and I know there's other sites and you could probably find an app or whatever, but I'm a bit old school. I'll just jump on my computer and sort of plug it in, and I do find calorie counting pretty easy. I eat similar foods most days, and I just plug it in, and you can copy from one day to another, so you can just copy it across if you're having the same breakfast and lunch and snacks. And yeah, it's quite pretty simple to do and use, and I don't find it too hard. So basically when I first started, I sort of plugged in what I usually eat, and then obviously if that's too much, I just play around with the numbers or take out an extra treat or whatever till I get back to the calories. So I sort of forward plan when I calorie count, and then once I'm sort of on a roll, then I don't forward plan. I sort of know that I can eat this, and then, you know, work out, you know, how many more calories or kilojoules I can eat. I also got myself, when I first started doing this, but again, I'm pretty used to this now, a scales, like a little kitchen scale thing, so I could sort of weigh things that needed weighing. Like there's a lot of pre-done food in there, like fruit and that, and yeah, like I'd weigh a fruit, and now I just like estimate. I know that fruit's probably going to be like a small or medium or large sort of fruit, and that sort of thing. So I think the more you do it, the more you get used to it, and this is just what's worked for me. Like some people just choose to watch what they eat and eat smaller portions, and that works for them, and that's great. But I found this keeps me more accountable to eat smaller portions, and actually when I start, you know, maintaining again, I find that it's easier to maintain because I've gotten used to eating smaller portions. But yeah, so this is what works for me, and I guess it works, and I feel like it works because it's science. It's like what goes in has to be less than what you expend by energy. So And yeah, like it's just basically science, I guess. So that's why I chose and choose calorie counting. I chose it to lose the weight after each baby, and I've started each pregnancy at exactly the same weight, which was sort of in the 50 kilograms mark, like the higher 50s. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, and I'm pretty sure it's going to work again this time. So anyway, I don't want to make this video way too long, but if you're interested in hearing more about anything, then just, yeah, as I said, leave your comments in the section below. If you're wanting to join, let me know as well. And yeah, follow me on Instagram because I post a lot there. I also have a Facebook, and it's sort of repost to Facebook. If you put a post on Instagram, it goes across to Facebook too. But as I said, yeah, my name's at Jen_and_Zoe. But and yeah, and you can click up the link on the top of my channel, that little Instagram icon, and follow me that way. So yeah, I'll leave it there. If you're also on a weight loss journey, good luck to you as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the weekly updates that I plan to be putting up. As I said, subscribe if you're new or if you haven't already and you want to follow me on this journey, and also follow me on Instagram with the link up the top of the channel, which is Jen_and_Zoe. And yeah, I will also show you my belly shot at the end of this, and I hope that you enjoy this video and enjoy these videos. As I said, once I get these updates, the weigh-in and the first week up to date, I do plan to be putting these up probably every Friday, as that will be easier for me with my Wednesday weigh-in to have it up Friday. And yeah, I hope you enjoy watching me lose this weight, and hopefully I can do it again. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you for my next video, because there'll be also obviously other videos at the moment. But yeah, if not, I'll see you for my next weigh-in. And yeah, take a look at my belly shot for my first weigh-in. Okay guys, I will see you later. Bye.